Hi, welcome to Stabler Fitness. Today we're going to work on a reformer and pieces of a mat workout that are going to help us build up to our teaser. So everything in today's workout is going to help us get stronger for our teaser. Awesome thing about teaser, it's a nice little test to see what you need to work on more. Is your core strong enough to have you lift up? Are you connecting to your seat enough to keep the legs to lift them up? Are you connected to your back to move your arms through space? So lots of fun pieces that we're going to build up to and then give ourselves a test throughout the workout. So let's start with 3 to 4 heavy springs on. I have 3 reds and a blue. Lay all the way down for our footwork. Headrest can be up. Start with your toes on the foot bar, arms long by your sides. Connect your heels together, lift your heels, press on out, and pull in. Really try to make sure you're closing the carriage and not letting the springs close the carriage. Think about your breathing. 2 more. Close the carriage all the way. Lift both feet at the same time up to your arches. Let your toes reach over the bar. Press on out and pull in. Really try to close that carriage all the way and try to do so with a nice little kiss closed rather than a clank closed. 1 more. Close the carriage all the way. Bring both feet up to your heels. Have your heels on the bar. Push on out and pull in. Push out and pull in. Try to push evenly through both heels. I can feel I'm off just a hair. So reset if you need. Push and pull in. Breathing. Two more. Last one. Close the carriage all the way. Bring both feet back to your toes. Connect those heels together. Push those legs straight out. Squeeze your heels together as you reach them long under the bar and then lift them up. Reach and lift. Try to get all the way up to your bum with that lift and not just hang out in your calves. It's not just a calf stretch. It's working the whole backside of your body. 2 more. Last one. Good. Bend the knees, close the carriage. We're going to scoot our shoulders about a 1/2 inch away from the shoulder pad. So just give space because we're going to be lifting up into a lift. So grab behind your knees and pull up into your lift. Then take your right hand down towards your right ankle, your left hand towards your right knee. Pull that knee in towards your chest, extend your left leg away from you. Now in this position, your core is helping to hold you here, but have your elbows wide so that your back is turned on and that your back is also doing a piece of the work, okay? Pull the knee in towards your chest, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch. Outside hand to outside ankle. Pull it in, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Breathe. Stay up in that lift. Use your back to help you when you have that leg in there. Last one. Pull both knees in towards your chest. This is your little break. While you're here, your back should be working, your core should be working, but neither one of them are working like crazy 100%. We're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, extend the arms and legs, keep the chest up. Circle the arms around, pull the knees in, give them a hug. Exhale, extend, hold them right over your foot bar, circle the arms around and hold them in. Extend them out, circle around. 2 more. Try not to drop that head and neck. Keep it up. Last one. Pull those knees in. This is where you take a break if you need. Otherwise, you shoot that right leg up to the sky, the left leg away. Elbows are wide. Back is helping. Pull that leg in towards your chest as you push the leg into your hands. For 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1. Now your bottom leg. Can you find your glute and hamstring on the bottom leg? So don't just hang that leg out there. Reach it out there. Squeeze from that connection of where your glute and your hamstring is. Breathing. Good. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Here's your break again. This next one, you're going to extend both legs up to the sky, hands behind your head, stay up in that lift, squeeze the legs, lower them down, and lift them up. Find a range that works for your body. If you lower the legs down and your lower back arches up, then that's too low. Find a range where you can keep that neutral back and lift up. 2 more. Last one. Go right into your crisscross. Twist your torso, extend that leg, and then the other side. Think of like your bicycle, but can you do this twist with your shoulder leading the way, not your elbow? Oftentimes I see people pull their shoulder across their body. That's not doing you any good. We don't care how far your shoulders can go or your elbows can go. You want your torso to twist. Last one. Good. Pull your knees in, take a quick little breather. Breathe. We're going to come up. We're going to change our springs. So let's come down to either 1 red and 1 blue or 2 reds. I'm going to go with 2 reds. We're going to lay all the way down and we're going to grab our short loops on our hands. Shoulders can be back up near the shoulder pads again. Arms are up to the sky. We're going to exhale, lift our feet up to chair-like position. Should feel your core come across like a seatbelt right across your lower abdominals. Next, exhale, just pull those arms down to the carriage, reach long through those fingers. Inhale, lift them back up. Exhale, pull them down. Inhale, lift them up. 1 more like this. On the next one, add the lift. You're going to exhale, blow your air out, reach to those arms, look at those inner thighs, and then inhale back down. Exhale, and inhale. 1 more like this. I always add on, so if you don't want to add on, you go right back to the one we just did. On this next one, your right leg's going to go low, your left leg's going to go high. You're going to exhale, extend the right leg down right above your foot bar, left leg up. Pull both knees in, arms up. Left low, right high. Reach and pull them in. Use your breath, exhale. Inhale, pull everything in. Slow and controlled. Straighten those legs as much as you can. 1 more, both sides. Last one. This next one, your right leg's going to go underneath the bar and you're going to push up on that right leg. So you're going to exhale, extend that right leg under the bar, push up on that bar, and then pull in and relax. It should get deeper into your abdominals. Left leg below the bar. Right leg up, push up on that left leg, and then pull everything in. 2 more, both sides. We can do this. Right leg under, push up, and then pull in. Whew. Left leg low. 1 more, both sides. Right side underneath. Left leg underneath. We have 4 more. That's it. Take a quick breather. You're going to shoot your right leg under the bar just like we did. You're going to push up and then your left leg's going to draw 5 circles. That's it. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, extend the arms, come up into your lift, right leg below that foot bar. Push the right leg up, left leg's going to draw 5 circles. Woo! 4, 5. Pull everything in and relax. Left leg's going to go low. Push up on that left leg, draw 5 circles, small circles, reach to those arms and pull everything in. 1 more, both sides. We're going to reverse the circles. Exhale, right leg under, left leg's going to go out, down and up, out, down and up. And pull everything in. Holy moly. Left leg under, right leg up. Reverse the circles. Push that left leg up. 4, 5. Whew. Pull everything in. Relax those legs. Relax the arms. Take a breather. Hopefully your core is nice and warmed up. When you're ready, you're going to roll off to your side. We are going to come down to 1 red to do some kneeling arm work. You're going to come up onto your knees, facing your foot bar. Reach back, grab your handles. Make sure your feet are all the way connected up against your shoulder pads, including your heels. Then you're going to put hands in small loops, come up to a tall kneeling. arms right next to your side. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, lift the arms up below your shoulders, open wide out to the side, staying in front of your torso, and drop them down to your side. Lift up, open, and down. Up, open, and down. 2 more. Make sure your pinky is pushing into that strap. So you're lifting the palms up. Now reverse directions. Come out, in, and down. Out, in, and down. Try and stay upright in the torso. Feet are connected to the shoulder pads. One last one. Good. Arms down by your side. Go ahead and bend the elbows up. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, reach long through those arms. Reach them away from your torso. Pull them back. Stop the upper arms next to your torso. Exhale, zip the core up. And pull in. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Lift the arms up parallel to the floor for hug a tree. You're going to pull those arms in and then open them up, all while using your back muscles. You don't have to go far, not a far range. 2 and 1. Good. Go ahead and sit back. I like to put my hands into the large loops. We're going to do shave. If you're great at shave, you can get into your upper back. You can stay into the small loops, but you can go into a large loops and or go to a blue if you'd like. Come up to a tall kneeling. Bring your hands back behind your head. Try to stay upright in your torso. Reach the arms straight up to the sky. Then pull the elbows down and wide. Push up to the sky and reach down and wide. I apologize for all these shadows. I got to work on the lighting. I think I've got the sound a little better, but the lighting, I have 5 lights right here, and I still feel like there's a lot of shadow. But for this exercise right now, you want to be in your upper back. Let's focus on that. Pull those elbows down and wide. If you can't get into your upper back and shave, send me a message or comment below, and I will work on a video to help with that. One last one. Good. Drop those arms down. Park those straps. I'm going to set mine right down on the ground because we're going to get our long box. We're going to set our long box on. We are going to go down to 1 blue. All right, you're going to stay into the front third of your box. You're going to put your feet up onto the foot bar. Toes are onto the foot bar, heels together. Arms up. You're only on 1 blue, so be mindful of that. Gently push the legs back. Reach the heels under the bar. With them reaching under the bar, can you tuck your pelvis, roll back, find where you can stop halfway, palms up, and then sit back up tall. Exhale, tuck that pelvis, roll back. Now, can you lift those heels, get deeper in your belly, and then relax or reach the heels down. Lift up and go down. Feel it engage and release. And the release isn't really a release, it's a reach. So you're just feeling those muscles work. One last one. Good. Hold the heels under and sit up tall. Next one, you're going to reach those heels under. You're going to tuck your pelvis, roll all the way down onto the box, open your arms out wide to your side. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, nod your chin, pull your hands towards your hips, lift up and reach up. Good. Tuck that tailbone, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way onto the box. Open the arms wide out to the side. Find strength like a Superman right here. Exhale, nod your chin, pull your hands towards your hips. Can you pull up halfway? So now at halfway, pull the arms down, lift the arms up. Pull the arms down, lift the arms up. Come from your back. 2 more. Last one. Hold the arms up, roll all the way down onto the box. Open the arms wide. Exhale, nod your chin, scoop the arms towards your hips, pull up small circles with your arms. Palms up, pretend you got bowls of soup on your hands. Reverse the directions of the circles, down, out, and up, down, out, and up. Keep reaching through those heels. 2, Hold those arms up, slowly roll down, open the arms wide out to the side. Exhale, nod your chin, pull the hands towards your hips, lift up, and come all the way up. Very good. So that was your teaser. Bend the knees in, take your legs off. That was our teaser warm up. Now we're going to use some mat space a little bit. So come on down to your ground. We're going to sit on the ground. Wanted to make sure I had space in this video so you could see both the floor and the reformer. We're going to start sitting. You're going to grab behind your thighs and you're going to squeeze the legs together. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, tuck that tailbone, roll back with the longest C shape you can of your spine. Find where you can hold and hold it there. Your hands are here for support and feedback if you need them, but ideally you'd be able to pull them off and not use them. And then we're going to sit up tall. Let's try that 2 more times. You're going to exhale as you tuck that tailbone, roll back, pulling the waistband back, reaching your tailbone long underneath you, and then sit up tall. One last one like that. See if you can release the arms. Tuck that tailbone, roll back. Your feet are staying connected to the floor. They're not lifting. And then we sit tall. Remember, I always add on. So if that last one was a super challenge, stick with the last one. Arms up. You're going to tuck your tailbone. You're going to hold it here. Squeeze the legs together. Lift one arm up to your ear and then pull it back down. Lift the other arm up to your ear and pull it down. Try not to change the shape of your spine as you do this. Challenge your belly. One more. Last one. Reach the arms forward. Take a little break. Good. We're going to add on. That's what I like to do, right? All right, arms up. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the legs together, hold it here. Can you lift both arms up to your ears and put them back down? Try not to rush it. Feel the challenge to hold those arms up to the sky and back down. And if you don't feel a challenge, please tell me below, because that should be quite difficult to hold those levers away as you're reaching that tailbone long, pulling that waistband back. Arms down, sit up tall. Breathe. Good. Arms up. This next one, we're going to roll all the way down. So you're going to tuck your tailbone, roll all the way down to the ground with control, 1 vertebrae at a time. Lay all the way down to the ground and extend those legs. Oftentimes I find people don't start with their 100 with their legs straight because it's easier to start chair-like. It's more conservative. I want to challenge you to start with your legs straight so we turn those lower abdominal muscles on and tell them what they're supposed to do. So we're going to practice that a couple times. Arms up to the sky, legs squeezing together. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, nod your chin, roll your spine off the floor, squeeze the legs together and float them up and look at your toes. In this position, from your hips to your ribs, you're connected to the floor. Lay back down. So you want to keep this whole part of your torso on the ground. You don't have to roll up far. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, nod your chin, look at those feet, lift them up, breathe. Reach the arms long and low by your hips, and then relax back down. Let's do one more like this. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the legs, nod your chin, lift those legs up and float. Wonderful. Now, we're going to go into our 100. You can hold, we're actually going to do like a 50, not a full 100. You can hold those legs up there and this float like this, or you can come back to chair-like. I just encourage you to do straight legs every once in a while, okay? So, inhale. Exhale, nod your chin, squeeze the legs, reach to that tailbone, lift up, start pumping. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're holding here and you're like, Lindsay, this is horrible, I can't do it. Pull the knees in. Pull the knees in and reach those arms out. You awesomely lifted those legs up. Breathe. Challenge yourself. 2 more cycles of breath. Extend the legs if you can. Last one. Now slow lower everything down to the ground and relax. Awesome. Flex the feet, squeeze the legs together. Next comes our roll up. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you nod your chin, you peel your spine off the floor 1 vertebrae at a time, squeeze the hips together and roll all the way up. Now, if that was a super challenge and you couldn't roll all the way up, guess what? Try that half roll back that we started with. Knees up, and you tuck that pelvis and you roll back halfway. That's going to make you stronger for your roll up. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, squeeze the legs, and roll up. Good. We've got 3 more roll-ups. All of these are making us stronger for our teaser. Exhale, blow out. Squeeze the legs together, round the spine over, aim those fingers for those ankles, not the toes. You aim to continue rounding, and then you tuck that tailbone and you roll down with control, 1 vertebrae at a time. 2 more. I like to stop my fingertips at the sky because it prevents my ribs from flaring. Exhale, squeeze those legs together, breathe. If you squeeze your hips together at the hardest part, it actually makes it easier. If you can't do a roll up, also write in the comments because I have some tricks for that as well. And we can do another workout on that. Squeeze, tuck, and roll up. Good. We're going to stay up on this next one. We're going to bend our knees together. You're going to grab your ankles. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, lift both legs up, squeezing those heels together. In this position, your heels are touching and squeezing so much that you should feel your outer hips on. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, reach your tailbone towards your feet, pull your waistband back, but don't roll back yet. Can you feel your belly turn on and have a nice long C shape of your spine? And then sit tall for a minute. That's the feeling you want to feel before you start rolling like a ball. So tuck that tailbone, pull that waistband back, breathe. It's a tiny movement, but it's turning that belly on. And then sit tall. If you've got that, you're going to exhale, tuck that tailbone, roll back to your shoulders, and then roll up. Okay, so tuck, roll, and come up. You want to be the exact same distance from your knees to your chest and your heels to your butt. So try not to use momentum. If you find that you're flopping when you do this, then stick with that pelvic tilt that we started with. Breathe. 2 more. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Last one. And then stay sitting up tall. Can you hold here? Reach for your ankles. Lift both legs up into a V. Our open leg rocker. Hold those legs up. Point the toes. Same thing before we roll. Can you tuck your tailbone, pull the waistband back, feel your belly turn on. Whew, and sit tall. Teeny tiny movement, but you can feel it. And sit tall. On this next one, if you feel good about it, you tuck that tailbone, you roll back to your shoulders, and you roll up to sit tall. Remember, we never roll onto our neck. We're stopping at our shoulders. If this is the first time you're doing open leg rocker, I use momentum a little bit. Feel how it feels in your body. So then when it comes time, you can turn that belly on and you can hold it up there. Because watch, hold this next one up. Close your legs together. Release your arms. What shape is this? This is your teaser. Right here. Right? Pull those legs in, sit up tall. Whew. Now let's do a fun little trick. Squeeze the heels together, grab the ankles. We're going to roll like a ball into a teaser. You're going to tuck your tailbone, roll back, roll up, hold it, extend arms and legs long. Pull the knees in, tuck the tailbone, roll back, come up, extend, and pull them in. Let's do 3 more like that. Tuck, roll back, come up, and extend. 2 more. Try to keep the same distance between shoulders and knees, ankles and butt. Breathing. Last one. And reach. Good. Pull everything in. We're going to head back to the reformer. So climb on up. Can you need me? Take the box away. We're going to start with 3 reds on. Right. So you're going to stay in the front third of your box or of your carriage. My machine, I like my foot bar down 1 notch. In my studio, I've got 4 different Balanced Bodies machines. I find that moving the foot bar down 1 notch on all of them. I've got the regular Allegro, the Allegro 2, and 2 studio machines. It all makes it a little bit more accessible for stomach massage. So if you can move it down, scoot your butt to the front third, put your toes onto the foot bar, Squeeze your heels together. Reach your hands underneath the front of the carriage and hold right there. In this position, you want to find your longest round shape. So you can have a little tug of the elbows out. You want to feel your belly on. You're going to inhale, push out, reach the heels under. Exhale, pull those knees in to close the carriage all the way. Inhale, push back. Exhale, pull in. Inhale back. Exhale in. One last one. Close that carriage. Reach both arms back to the shoulder pads. Lift that chest up so you have a nice straight spine. Lift the lower back as well. Push the legs straight back. Reach the heels under. Pull the knees in on an exhale. Inhale back. Exhale in. Inhale back. Exhale in. Two more. Now we did this part on 3 reds. You can do it on 3 or 2 reds. I forgot to take one off. We always take it off for the next one, but in between, it can be either. So reach down, take 1 red off, lift those arms up, hold them up, stay tall through your spine, push back, pull in. No heel drop for this one. Push back and pull in, lifting that spine up. 2 more. Last one. Now when you push your legs back, open your torso up to one side. And then close it. Open to the other side and close it. Keep switching. Grow taller each time you push out and each time you push in. One more both sides. Squeeze the legs together. Don't let one hip work for you. Find the twist in the torso. Close the carriage. Take the legs down. We are going to grab that long box again. We're going to go down to 1 red. Put the long box on. We're going to do some pulling straps. Foot bar can be down. Laying right at the top of your box, shoulders at the top of the box. You're going to let your legs hang off the back. You're going to reach forward and grab your tape right above your handles. We're going to lift our legs up and squeeze the legs together and lift so those hamstrings are turned on. But when you're in this position, you also want to reach your tailbone long so your hip points lift up. So hamstrings are on, but your belly's not just pushing into the box. Arms long by your side. You're going to pull the arms straight back near your hips and lift your upper back and then release them back down. If you attempt to lift your upper back and you get right into your upper back, that means your arms aren't connected to your back, and don't even attempt it. Just pull those arms back until you find that connection, and it may take quite a few times. Keep the hamstrings on. One last one like this. Release the arms down. Release your grip to the webbing at the top of your loops. Lift your arms up parallel to the floor. Pull the pinkies back towards your hips and release. Keep those legs on. Pull those pinkies back. Don't twist the arms or the shoulders. Pull from your back. 2 more. Last one. Good. Release everything down, but stay right here. When we're in reverse on our teaser, it's easy to just hang off and be a rag doll. That's the last thing we want. So one thing we're going to practice before we get up is our Supermans. Reach your arms long. You can separate your feet to shoulder width. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, engage your core, reach your tailbone long, and lift the arms and legs up. Hold them here for a minute. Breathe. This is your relaxing part of teaser. This is where you would be resting and release down. It's not a rest, is it? 2 more like this. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the arms and legs, hold, breathe, and relax back down. Last one. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the arms and legs, feel the whole backside working, and relax on down. Good. Push yourself off. And now it does come teaser. So we're going to grab our straps, leave the long box on, leave the 1 red on. We're going to go to our long loops. You're going to put 1 strap on either side of your hands. You're going to step up, sit your butt towards the edge of your box. You do not want to be off the edge because you're going to come up into teaser and you don't want to go flying off, but you do want to be up towards the edge. Go ahead and lay all the way down. Remember what we just practiced with our Superman? That's where that comes in right here. For a second, just relax like a rag doll. Let your upper back open. It feels really good, right? It's not going to keep us in our muscles, though. It's a nice, good, relaxing stretch. So to start teaser, I want you to think of Superman. Think of extending the arms and the legs away and lifting up. Now squeeze the legs together. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you nod your chin, you pull your hands towards your hips, you lift the legs, and you lift the arms up. And you hold. You breathe. You tuck the tailbone. You roll all the way back down. You don't just relax. You find that Superman. You inhale. You exhale. You nod your chin. You reach your tailbone long. You lift the arms and legs up. Your palms are up. Can you lower the arms and lift the arms? You're finding that arm back connection. Breathing. 2 more. Squeeze the legs together. Last one. Slow lower everything down onto the box. You find that Superman. You inhale. You exhale. Blow the air out. Pull the hips, hands towards your hips. Lift the arms up. Draw small circles. Palms are up. Pinkies are into those straps. Squeeze the legs together. Reverse the circles. Think of the back doing the work, not the arms. Whoo, 1 more. My legs are shaking. Slowly lower everything down. We have one last version. Find the Superman. You know you're getting tired. Exhale, nod your chin towards your chest. Pull your hands towards your hips. Lift up. Hold the arms up. Lower the legs. Lift the legs. Lower the legs. Lift the legs. Don't lower the torso. One last one. Oh, roll everything down. And now is when you can be that rag doll and get that stretch. Drop those straps. Breathe for a second. If you don't like extension and sitting here, you just push yourself right back up. Whew, because we're going to join you right here. We're going to push ourselves up. You did it. That was teaser. And if you didn't do it, check in with yourself. Like, what part was hard? Was it hard to get up into the position? Was it hard to squeeze the legs together? Was it hard as soon as you did any movement with the arms? Was it hard as soon as you did any movement with the legs? What was the piece that was the most challenging? And comment below, because we can work on that. We're going to lay all the way down. We're going to grab our long loops. We're going to put both feet into our straps at the same time. So get situated, then lift both legs up, put them into the long loops. Push your tailbone down into the floor. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the legs together and reach them out. Pull the knees in. Squeeze your glutes, extend the legs long, find those outer hips. Find the hamstrings, pull those legs in. Squeeze the glutes and push them out. This is our froggy, but oftentimes we just go through the motions of froggy. You want to reach those legs so long you find those outer hips and inner thighs. You want to squeeze the heels, pull the legs in with the hamstrings on. Squeeze the glutes, push the legs out. Give me 2 more like this. Last one. Pelvis is stable. Hold the legs out, small circles. Up, out, in, up. Squeeze those legs together. Think of pulling in with those inner thighs and lifting up. Squeeze in and up. In and up. I like to keep them real small, about the size of a basketball, to stay in those muscles. If you can find those inner thighs and outer hips, then you can slowly start to get bigger and bigger. Let's stop here, reverse the directions. Push down, out, and up. Down, out, and up. The out and up, find those outer hips to pull out and pull in. Breathing. 3 more. Last one. Good. Heels together, pull the knees in, grab the straps, put your feet into the small loops. Whoop, I got a floppy loop. You're going to make sure your headrest is down. Mine already was. Arms long by your side. We're going to do our short spine. You're going to squeeze your heels together. Start with that froggy. Engage the glutes, push the legs out. Squeeze the legs together, lift the hips up to the sky. Pull the heels down. This is our froggy, just in a different shape. Hold the feet over your face as you roll down that spine, opening up that lower back. Push the lower back into the mat. Bend the knees, find the froggy, push away. Squeeze the legs, lift all the way up overhead. Pull those knees down. Slowly roll through that spine, one vertebrae at a time, opening the knees, tailbone connects, bend the knees and push away. One last one, right like this, lift all the way up, push up, pull those knees down, feet are over face, roll through that spine, one vertebrae, opening up, and then bend and push away. Bend those knees in towards you. Take the straps off, park them behind you. We have one last wonderful stretch. So roll on up. We're gonna lift that foot bar up. We're gonna come down to one red. You're gonna start with your right foot on the floor, right up next to your springs. Left foot up against the shoulder pad, left knee down. Push the left hip back. Feel that left hip stretch. Take your right arm, lift it up to the sky, and follow it with your gaze. Pull your hands back to your foot bar, lift the left arm up, and follow it with your gaze. Bring both hands in, pull that knee in and close. We're gonna take it up one notch. So you could stay right there, or you push your leg back. You drop both hands down to your foot plate. You lift the right arm up to the sky. You follow it with your gaze. You bring that arm down. You lift the left arm up. You pull it down. You lift the arms up. You pull that knee in. Let's do that one more time. Push that leg back, sink the hips, drop the hands down, lift your right arm up to the sky. Bring it down, left arm up to the sky. Pull it down, lift both arms up, pull that knee in, and close the carriage. Good. We're gonna walk over to the other side. Whew. Left foot on the floor, right foot back up against the shoulder pads, right knee down. Sink the hips, feel that nice stretch. Let's lift our left arm open to the sky. Pull it down. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Pull it down, bend that knee in. Push that right leg back, sink the hips. Bring both hands down to the foot plate. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Follow it with your gaze. Twist the torso. Keep the hips where they are. Lift the right arm up. Twist. Pull it down. Bring both hands up. Pull the knee in. One last one. Breathe. Push the leg back. Sink the arms down. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Follow it with your gaze. Bring that arm down. Lift your other arm up. Bring it down. Bring both hands up. Close the carriage. And you have made it. I hope you had a wonderful workout. I'd love to know what you think. So comment below. Was teaser easy for you? Teaser a super challenge? This helped connect things. You felt better by the end than in the beginning? Let me know what you felt. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. If you want to try a mat workout based on the teaser as well, check for that in my stories. That will come out this week as well. Have a great week. See ya.